Inception. Now. Beginning, start, commencement. Example. He had been with the company since its inception. The idea's inception was in a dream about Leonardo DiCaprio. Welcome to Lenna's Inception. I'm your host, Naka. Lenna's Inception is a reasonably recently released Zelda-like, randomly generated Zelda-like. It was actually originally developed to represent a game like Link's Awakening, even artistically, as you can choose between 8-bit, styled to resemble Link's Awakening, or 32-bit. I think it was originally designed with only 8-bit, and later they realized maybe we should do something a little more with that. So they did 32-bit graphics for the whole game, and honestly, 32-bit's the only thing I ever see anybody playing on, and it looks nice. 32-bit, based off of the Game Boy Advance Zelda games. Ton of Zelda references all in this. The game is, I don't necessarily want to say tongue-in-cheek, but it knows where it came from. Also, as I said before, completely randomly generated. Amazingly randomly generated. We'll touch more on that as the game goes on, but there is... everything is random. Everything. What dungeon you go to, what's in the dungeon layout, what items in the dungeon, the overworld, the maps, the puzzles. It's all random. Now, I have played the game before, but obviously I will not have played this seed before. So we're going to start up a new game. And because it's randomly generated, and a Zelda-like at that, it's very pro-speedrunning, let's say, challenge running. So, they've got a ton of different modes that you can play on. All that can be differently randomized. There's a seed that everybody can play on and kind of compare experiences. Neat stuff. We're just going to be going through the story mode. I'm not going to change the main character's name. And that is our seed. It's also going to be our world name. Now, before I dive too much into this, a very brief heads up. I had originally heard about this game and brushed it off, purely because of one or two events that happened very near the start of the game. Because I saw them, and this is also a heads up to people who may be slightly more sensitive to it. I know I am. I know a lot of people aren't going to care, and heck, some people may eat it up. But there's an event near the start of the game that I saw as kind of a... it made light of, like, blood and death. And it's, as soon as I saw it, in referential humor, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, okay, this is the kind of game that's gonna make jokes about this, and that's gonna make me uncomfortable. So I wrote the game off, because I said that's gonna be the kind of game it is. But I gave it another chance, and I actually love this game. That one little bit at the beginning aside, you will see not necessarily similar events over the course of the game, but the tone of the game is very different from what I feel like the intro sets aside. The game is honestly just a smidge Lovecraftian. So hold on to your pants, we're going in. So if you want to play in the same world, you can plug that seed in, and you will be playing through the game in the same land that I am. So I like that if you don't move for a second after you start up, it tells you the controls. Move around just like normal, pick up items. Yeah, get that thing. So I'm a teacher, which is pretty cool. I can relate. I'm gonna teach everybody math today. Also gotta teach them self-defense, dangerous world. So to start, I'll say I am going for... I kind of want to show off all of the endings, but that means I'm going to be playing through this game on what is effectively hard mode. Now, if you are going to go for the best ending, this scene here is really friggin' important. Right from the get-go. Rough, but honestly, kids do that. Smart kid. Oh. You go, Klaus. Ooh. Fancy. Rude. I mean, okay, cool. So if you want to go for the best ending, honestly, I would write literally all of that down. Or do what I did and record it. Not a lot else we can do here. Guess we're into some stuff. I mean, what with this up here? Alright, well, the kids seem to be occupying themselves, so let's go take a look around. Heck! Oh, this is bad RNG right from the start. Look at this screen. Happened to our house! Our students are in there. Heck! I'm gonna grab this. Heck! How you guys doing that? Well, I saw a chicken. Everybody else is going up this way. Oh yeah, got a chicken over there too. Another one of those things. Go grab that one too. There's a lot going on right now, and I'll explain most of it later. Chicken. What do you want, chicken? Hey! Okay. Pet whistle, our first item. We can use it to call or send away our pet. And we have Henrietta the chicken following us. Henrietta doesn't actually do anything. For Lance. Guess we should go find a Lance. I think I found a Lance. He's a hero. He's fine. So, Lenna has... I want to say kind of like a blue and orange morality, almost. Like, yeah, we just saw some gruesome crap in there, and don't care. Students! Students. Alright, so we have 2 pets, including Lance. We have to get to the tutorial area. We have a map. So, the default controls to this game I did not like at all, and I had to. I spent a long time shuffling them around until I got something I was reasonably happy with. And even now, I feel like the biggest thing I don't like is I want confirm and attack to be the same button, but context sensitive. And you can map confirm and attack to the same button, but when I did that, the game crashed in the first dungeon. So I have confirm and cancel on separate buttons than attack and whatever the next button is, that button. I don't especially like it, but you get by. Okay, so the map does tell us we're going right up there. We have... Cool. So when you start out, pretty much everything just in town is on the map. And we'll be checking that out eventually. For now, let's head up here. I want that! I want that! Part of what's random is there's a lot of crap, and this is a little almost roguelike. There's a lot of crap. There are dozens of tunics, potions, everything, and you don't often know what any of them do until you equip them. So, for all I know, that could poison me when I equip it. But I still want it! Okay, bicycle is fast travel. Oh, fancy. Yeah, not a very good, and not when it looks like this. Can't break pots. Okay, we'll find a good room eventually. Ooh, I like shields. So you have an always active shield. You can hit it whenever you want. Cool stuff. This one good? There we go. Yeah, no monsters in here. This should be fine. Okay, so we gotta show them like that. Yeah, see, you did it. Ah! Jeez! I think we just became a main character. Hope we can break pots. Yeah, that's a little rough. Okay. So... The Bankers Guild. The monsters. Oh yeah, chaos and corruption. Is that what happened to our house? Seek out the librarian. Probably in the library. Jeez. Just leap right over. Yeah, house turned into a glitch. Elder's dead. Hero's dead. I'm a main character now. I've been upgraded from NPC. No, I think they're in the school. Okay. Well, while we're in here, let's take a quick look around. What do we got? Got anything good? The game is actually really good about giving you stuff to find when you're just kind of poking around at like bookcases and stuff. And just generally filling out the world with all kinds of little stuff. These are all dusty, but that's because we'll get to that. So I think when I first played, or not when I first played this game, when I first looked into this game, I saw the intro with the dead elder, blood everywhere, making a blatant Zelda reference, and went, that's where we're going with this? Blatant references, and given the light nature of a pop culture reference, effectively, on top of like a gruesome murder, that just felt like we're just supposed to laugh at this. And then you see Lance die just a second later, and you go, okay, yeah, haha, funny, main character died. And I honestly feel like that gives a bad impression of the rest of the game. Take most things that happen under a lens of Lovecraftian nature, I guess. But also with a sense of humor. Sometimes maybe a little dark humor, but it's fine. It's fine. Too bad, I'm a main character now. Kinda wanna move these. That looks like I can get back there. What if I want to anyway? Aha, I'm a main character. Okay, so... hi. Okay, so as I mentioned, whole game is randomly generated, so what's where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, no idea. The dungeons are numbered, so level 1, level 2 is up there, and we have level 3 marked over here, thanks to Paige. Otherwise, though, we still need to explore around, because there are goodies everywhere. Everywhere. Generally, cut down every bush. Like, you go to a screen, kill every enemy, cut down every bush. Because not only are you going to get, like, money and things, but you will occasionally get stuff like some of Paige's overdue library books. Sometimes you'll get another meteorite fragment. And at the very least, by killing all the enemies on a screen, or a potion, that you have no idea what does in roguelike fashion. You have to use it to find out what it does. But typically when you kill all the enemies on a screen, it'll also drop an item down. And oftentimes this is just money or a meteorite fragment or something like that, but it's still all good stuff. Now, generally clearing out every bush on the screen is going to take forever, but I kind of want to because I've found good crap hidden under bushes. I found tunics under bushes. So, you really want to run around and explore. Leave no stone unturned. But otherwise, you make your way to dungeon, get what you can, talk to NPCs. I like that as long as you're in a town square, you see NPCs just running around to and fro. Yeah, me, right? Me. Let's see what I can do. So, with that said, until next time, everyone, on Lenna's Inception, we've got the beginning of a feel for the flow of the game, but I also kind of ran right back out of Dungeon 1, and we should probably go back in. As well as, you know, exploring.